And what's up, guys? It's your boy Boss Mac. I'm back to gaming.com, back again with another video. This time around we have the ASUS Strix Z270I gaming motherboard, and it is the ITX entry in this new line of motherboards. So first and foremost, let's take a quick look at the packaging. We have the new style of packaging that ASUS uses with the ASUS ROG Strix. This time we got the black box, full color print right here. We have the color logo, the Strix, the model name right here. This is the a glamour shot of the motherboard. We have the marketing icons right here: Strix Z270I gaming, Z270I gaming, Z270I gaming, and things I can't read. There's English right there, and Z270I gaming right there. And we have highlights and technical specification over here with special features over there. So before we move on to the overview of our motherboard, let's start off with a little unboxing. So we open this up, and this is the tray for the motherboard right there. Put that aside. The motherboard does come with a static bag, and this is the stuff that is inside. So yeah, it's just stuffed. Everything is just stuffed down there with no compartments, because yeah, this is quite a small box for motherboard. But yeah, since it's ITX, ASUS was going for a compact packaging. Anyways, moving right along. I don't know how we're gonna do this. So do I just pour these out, or do I take them out? Let's just go how I grab them. So starting off, we have the CPU installation tool right there. So yeah, so basically for anyone who doesn't know how this works, basically just insert your processor right there, and before you place it on top of your CPU socket, basically just makes it easier if you're not too comfortable installing a CPU. So moving right along, we have the magnetic Wi-Fi Bluetooth antenna. I have one right here. This is already open. Sorry about that. And yeah, this is it right here. So yeah, it kind of twists around, so I can twist it. Oh, it only goes one way. And this is magnetic. It can connect to metallic surfaces, just like how I use it. So yeah, moving right along. Let me just fix that up. And yeah, that's the Wi-Fi antenna. And we have the Sata cable. I think we have a couple more right here. So 1 and 2, and then 2 more Sata cables. And yes, that is it. We have 2 pairs of Sata cable. We have the IO shield, and no illumination right there, so there's no wire in it. Some padding going on at the back. The actual one that faces the back is done in black, so you can see right there. And there's something stuck on it. What is this? I think these are mounting clips right there, mounting clips for the other accessories. We have an RGBW cable, I think. Yeah, so yeah, it's sealed, so yeah, we'll be returning this to ASUS, so I won't be opening those. Too much trouble. We have another RGB cable extension, and we have more of those. This is the screws for the M2 socket right there. So I don't know if you can zoom, focus right there. And yeah, these are for the M2 slot. And we have more screw mounts right there, another screw for the M2 slot. And we have sticker. These are for the labels. I think we've shown these before. We have a coaster, a manual, what is this? A quick start guide with the layout of the motherboard right there. We have the installation disc, a discount card for cable mod cables, and a sticker sheet. right there. So I think that is everything. So we're gonna put this out of the way so we can proceed with our motherboard. And here it is, the ASUS ROG Strix Z270I gaming motherboard. Now, basically, ASUS is not releasing an ROG Maximus 9 Impact, a Maximus 9 Gene. They are letting go of those models, and these are the ones that are taking over those positions. So the ROG Strix Impact and the ROG Strix Z270i Gaming will take over the position of the supposed Impact model for this generation. The same goes for the C270G Gaming, which should take over the position of the G model if there was any of those models coming. Anyway, so moving right along, this is the motherboard. So as you can see, it is an ITX motherboard. So those looking for a compact, small form factor motherboard, these are like the current high end right now. So I haven't seen any new ITX models aside from this one. I may have seen a couple from the other brands, but I have not reviewed them, so probably in the future. So going back, we have the ASUS ROG Strix Z270i, and it is done in black with a black PCB. We have the similar brush metal treatment. These are solid pieces of metal, so you can see right there. So there is no plastic over there. The same goes for this upper part right here. And we have really good build quality going on. So moving right along, we have this is a really busy motherboard. So there's a lot of features right here. So ASUS has to work with a little space they got. So as you can see, there's a lot going on near the CPU socket area. So if you have a specialized CPU cooler, this may cause clearance issues, but knowing ASUS, there should be no problem, because as you can see, everything lines up at the same height as the CPU. So, but yeah, some cooler, I don't know, maybe older ones, but probably new ones won't have problems, but it may happen. So do check compatibility first. My tongue is not working. Anyways, going back, we have two DIMM slots. So these are DDR4, and it supports up to, check the package right here, it supports up to DDR4 4266. So yeah, I think I've seen a lot of those new models come out with 4100. We're going to be reviewing a couple of those new models, especially ones featuring RGB lighting, so stay tuned for that. Speaking of RGB, so next to the DIMM slot, we have the RGBW header. So here's the one where you used those cables earlier, right there. This is where you connect those cables. And we have the SATA ports right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, USB 3.0 front header. And we have the only PCIe slot in this motherboard. So yes, so you can use a graphics card, or if you plan to use this, well, I don't know if you're going to use this with IGP only, but it's your motherboard. Yeah, you use it, whatever for purpose you have. So this actually has an M2 slot right there. I'm not gonna take it off, but it's actually a heatsink in itself. So as you can see right there, it is the same material as the actual heatsinks right there. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, there's like this thing between MSI and the other brands. Like ASUS is really riding on that, because the M2 cooling thingy. So if you check online, like some reviewers are saying MSI's cooling solution doesn't work, and ASUS says they don't need it, but in this motherboard, it has one. So if you don't need it, or if you need it, it still has one. So I don't know about you, but I really like it. It adds it's a good touch. And having troubles with those kinds of M2 SSD heating problems, this is a very good touch. I'm looking into that. Actually, we have a review coming up that will check those M2 heating problems, but that's another issue. Going back to the Z270I gaming, we have a fan header right here on top of the PCIe slot. We have the Supreme FX audio solution right there. It is using Nichicon and gold capacitors, one right here and a couple more right there. Here's the CMOS battery right there, and this is the Wi-Fi Bluetooth module where you screw in the antenna that I showed earlier, and we have the 4-pin auxiliary power right here. And going over to the back, check out those ports we have, the I/O ports we have. We have USB 3.1, Type A and Type C, USB 2.0 ports, display port, HDMI, USB 3.0, and yeah, like I mentioned, the Wi-Fi Go antenna headers. And this is the Ethernet port right there. So wait up, there is also an M2 slot at the back right here. So yeah, pretty much you can use two modules with this one. So we've seen earlier that the Z270 also has this feature. So in our written review, we'll see the lighting effects on this card, so do check that out. Anyways, I think this is it for this motherboard. I can say right now this is a very good build. This has very good build quality. It's not as extreme or as high end as the Impact models before, but it still exudes that ROG flavor right here. Like, if you look at the heatsink, you just hide it. If you've seen the ROG, the Maximus 9 series before, it had the same treatment on the heatsinks, just with a little bluish purplish color right there. But overall, yeah, it retains that high-end style. So ASUS is saying the ROG Strix is the evolution of the pro gaming series. So what they're doing actually is they're mixing the pro gaming and some of the lower entries from the ROG line. So this definitely isn't as budget friendly as the pro gaming series from before. So expect to shell out a bit more for an ITX motherboard, especially this one. So there we have it. This is the ASUS ROG Strix Z270I gaming motherboard. This has been your boy Boss Mag of BackToGaming.com. If you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to comment the video, like the video, and subscribe. Peace.